Hey everyone, today Jesus has some interesting words about family. Jesus entered a house and a crowd gathered again so it was impossible for him and his followers to even eat. When his family heard what was happening, they came to take control of him. They were saying he's out of his mind. When his mother and brothers arrived, they stood outside and sent word to him calling for him. A crowd was sitting around him, and those sent to him said, "Look, your mother and brothers and sisters are outside looking for you." He replied, "Who is my mother? And who are my brothers?" Looking around those seated around him in a circle, he said, "Look, here are my mother and my brothers. Whoever does God's will is my mother, sister, and brother." So how do you think Mother Mary responded to this? Let's hear one possibility.
Jesus of Nazareth. Boy, people have been saying that you are going crazy, and now I believe it because I know no sane man would speak about his mother that way. Do you even know what I went through to bring you onto this earth? I got pregnant. I didn't even get to do the fun part. People talked about me like crazy. Son, genuinely, I'm so happy you have so many friends. But family first.
Okay, so Jesus is not probably really trying to tear down the traditional concept of family, but he is challenging some of the ways that we think about it and reimagining family around himself. The truth is, though, that the traditional or the ideal or the perfect family can sometimes be an idol that distracts us from God. Have you ever felt uncomfortable at church because you weren't able to have the family that you wanted? Jesus doesn't exclude anyone for never being married, right? He didn't. Or for coming from a family that people gossiped about. I mean, he probably did too, right? See, this reframing of family, it's good news. The church is meant to be the ultimate found family. Brothers and sisters who are bound not by blood, but by the living out the love of the Lord. So even if your earthly family was great, or if it wasn't, you can be part of a bigger family that can heal your brokenness. Now, I also know the truth that church families can sometimes be even more toxic or exclusionary than regular ones. So the question today is, can we commit to practicing God's love and mercy and inclusion and forgiveness? Because that's the kind of family that Christ creates.